Hey guys, Al Escobedo here with CrossbowExpert.com. I got in the box here my first shipment from Excalibur. This is going to be our display model. This is the Suppressor Extreme, new for 2024. It's a 400 foot per second crossbow in that micro platform, nice and compact, designed to be extremely quiet with all that suppression added to this crossbow. We're going to open up the box and show you how it's going to show up at your guys' door. If you're familiar with Excalibur, their bows is pretty much all come packaged just like this. You got your arrows on the top. We're going to pull everything out. Your owner's manual, your fasteners, exact suppressors. At $12.99 included with that Charger EXT silent crank. You can take it on and off the bow really easily. We'll show you guys that in another video here. We got our front end. It's that micro front end, nice and compact. Our stock assembly. Quiver assembly. And your TACT 100 scope. The first thing I always like to do is attach the front end. I'm going to grab all that, get it together, and grab our fasteners here. In this bag, you're going to have your bolt, receiver, and an Allen wrench to put it all together. This can be a little bit tricky to get everything to line up. I like to do it upside down. It's just my personal preference. Kind of get everything lined up that way. And as close as or as best as you can, you're going to line that nut up, slide it in the hole. You're just going to kind of wiggle it around and wiggle that receiver around until you get it lined up and get it started. Nice and tight. Then since I got the bow upside down, I'll switch over and go right to the quiver assembly. Now, if you're familiar with Excalibur, a lot of their old quiver bracket used to have directions to tell you what side of the bow to mount that quiver bracket to. But this one, the new design, does not show that, but it's a very simple process. Basically, you're just going to grab the bow, shoulder it up. I'm a right-handed shooter, so I want that quiver on the opposite side of my body. So it's going to come off of the right-hand side there. Got the machined out part for the screws there. Tighten that up. Your quiver assembly is ready. Quick detach quiver. Can't really see what I'm doing right here. Slides on, you lock it. Nice and simple. And then last on the quiver assemblies, we got to add the little revolt vibration dampener. Just pops right into that cutout right there. Super easy to do. Now we're ready for the next part. Now Excalibur does a great job with their scopes. They level them out, have the rings on them, so basically all you have to do is mount the rings to the rail and you're ready to go. We're going to set this right about there. Now this is set basically just from experience of putting these TAC 100s on. I know generally speaking I like them to be towards the front of that scope rail, but if it's a little too, if it's not coming back totally clear when you shoulder the bow, you might need to move it a little forward or a little further back. It's really based on your own personal perception. Everyone's eyes are a little bit different. Tighten down our rings. And there's that. So basically, we're pretty much done with the bow assembly itself. We got the X-Shock, the exact fit suppressors, the new designed X-Shocks. Those are one thing that I put on last, or if it's something, if you're going to shoot your bow right away, you might want to wait to put them on, because we like to have these sit on the bow for about 24 hours before you shoot it, just to make sure that adhesive sets up and holds nice and tight. We got the Charger EXT out of the package. Now we're going to mount the receiver for that. Just got 2 screws here. All right, and they make it very easy for you. You got an R and the arrow up for the right hand side facing upwards. L. So that one's going to go on the left side, that one's going to go on the right side. Slide that through. Get everything lined up. I'm just going to get it started. Right. Get it nice and tight. Easy as that. Now you got your receiver on for the Charger EXT crank. Locks on. Pops right off. So basically you are ready to start going. That's that Suppressor Extreme from Excalibur Crossbows, new for 2024. Micro, nice compact, shooting 400 feet per second, starting at $12.99 with the silent Charger EXT crank. It's a great value, and you can find the Suppressor Extreme or the rest of the Excalibur lineup at crossbowexpert.com.